Wala kang karapatan, Gabriel, wika ko sa nanginginig na boses, hindi ko na napigilan ang sarili kong maiyak sa galit, at sakit na nararamdaman ko, wala kang karapatan na tawagin akong sinungaling. Wala kang karapatang malaman dahil wala kang kwentang tao. They are mine, just mine, and you don't have the right to demand on me about them. No, don't touch me, I said at mabilis na iniwas ang kamay kong hahawakan sana niya. I did give you the answer 6 years ago, but you choose to be a coward wanting me to get rid of them. Doon pa lang. Natanggalan ka na ng karapatan. Mabilis akong tumalikod at lumabas ng kanyang opisina. His secretary just saw me crying, but I never give care. Ang gusto ko lang ay ang lumayo, ang umalis, ang makawala kay Gabriel. Nang makalabas ng kanyang kumpanya, ay mabilis akong sumakay sa aking sasakyan, at mabilis na nagmaneho paalis, still crying my heart out. Anong karapatan niyang magtanong? Anong karapatan niyang malaman? Mabilis akong nagpreno sa gilid ng daan, at napasabunot sa aking sariling buhok. Wala siyang karapatan, I said in a hoarse voice, at hindi na napigilan ang muling pagragasa ng luha, mula sa aking mata. Wala siyang karapatan. Nang makauwi sa bahay ay mabilis akong tinungo ang kwarto ko, at kinulong ang sarili doon. I can't let my baby see me in this state. Pero kakapasok ko pa lang, ay may kumatok na sa pinto, agad akong nagpunas ng luha. Mama, it's Sapphire, are you okay mama? Can we come in? It's Amber. Mabilis kong inayos ang aking sarili, bago tumayo at naglakad palapit sa pinto. Of course baby, I said and opened the door for them. Come in. Mabilis na pumasok ang tatlo, at naupo sa kama. Kaya't naglakad na din ako pabalik, at naupo katabi nila. Are you okay mama? Sapphire said and stretched her hand to cup my face. You're crying. Are you? Agad naman akong ngumiti at umiling. I'm fine baby. I'm not crying mama is just tired. I said and kissed her forehead. Sleep na tayo. Hindi na nakipagtalo pa ang tatlo, at nagkanya-kanya na ng higa. Nang masigurong tulog na sila, ay naglakad ako palabas ng balkonahe at doon umupo. I sighed, naawa ako sa mga anak ko. But I have to be brave for them. You're crying again mama. Agad akong napalingon nang makita si Amber, na nakatayo na pala sa likod ko. Mabilis kong pinunasan ang aking luha, bago siya buhatin at iupo sa mga hita ko. Mama is just sad. Pagtatapos ni Amber, is it about our father? Mabilis akong umiling. Ayokong pati sila, ay mahirapan sa sitwasyon namin ni Gabriel. No baby, don't lie mama, she said and wiped my tears away. I heard you talking about him. I'm sorry po sa pakikinig mama, it was an accident. Pagpapaliwanag niya, kaya't hindi ko na mapigilan ang mapaluha. Do you want to know your father? Kung gusto nilang makilala ang ama nila, ay hindi ko ipagkakait iyon sa mga anak ko. Their happiness is my happiness too. But you're gonna be sad mama. Malungkot na wika ni Amber. I don't want you to be sad. I cupped her face and kissed her forehead. Mama will always happy princess. I said, and I want your happiness. That what's make mama happy. Wow! Manghang wika ni Gabriel habang nakatingin sa dalagang naglalakad pababa ng hagdan. Natasha has been living with them since she was just 16. They lived in the same roof, go to the same school, and eat the same food. You're ugly. Mabilis na napasimangot si Natasha sa tinura ng binata. Gabriel really have a taste in terms of passion. Paano ba naman ang gwapo nito sa suot na maroon tuxedo? Mas pangit ka. Sabat ni Apple at lumapit sa kaibigang naglalakad pababa ng hagdan. You're so beautiful. Thanks Apple, Natasha said. Tara na. Mabilis na tumungo si Apple. At hinaltak na siya pababa. It's their JS prom. Gabriel is her escort for tonight. Halos hindi mapuknat ang ngiti sa labi ni Natasha, habang nakatingin sa binatang nakapikit sa kanyang tabi. She likes Gabriel since the first time she saw him sleeping on the couch of their living room. Inampun si Natasha ng mag-asawang Mondragon. Dahil matalik na kaibigan ni Easton Mondragon. Ang kanyang amang namayapa na. Baka matuno ako Natasha, wika ni Gabriel at dinilat ang mata. Kaya't huling-huli niya ang pagtitig sa kanya ni Natasha, at ang pamumulan ng mukha nito. Sabihin mo na kung may gusto ka sa akin, madali lang akong kausap baby, he said teasing her that made her blush even more. Anong gusto? Wika ni Natasha at nag-iwas ng tingin. Huwag mo nga akong kausapin. Natatawang muling pumikit ang binata. Ilang minuto pa ang lumipas, at nasa hotel na sila, kung saan idadaos ang JS party nila. Tahimik lang na nagmamasid si Natasha nang elahad ni Gabriel ang kamay nito sa harapan niya. Dance with me Natasha, he said and smiled. Natasha's heart was pounding. With her trembling hands, ay inabot niya ang kamay ni Gabriel. Don't be nervous, he whispered that sent chills all over her body. Just go with the flow baby. Tila isang malamyos na musika sa tainga ni Natasha. Ang bawat salitang lumalabas sa bibig ni Gabriel. She smiled at pinakatitigan ang mukha ng binatang nakatitig din pala sa kanya. Gabriel has this serious face, pero kapag nakilala mo ito, ay iba ang ugali ng binata. I like you Gabriel, Natasha whispered. Ngayon lang siya nagkalakas ng loob, na sabihin sa binata ang nararamdaman. I like you a lot. But Gabriel just remained silent looking at her face. Defeated on Gabriel's silent treatment, Natasha let go of her hands on his shoulder, and was about to walk away, when Gabriel grabbed her waist and kissed her on the lips. Paging Natasha Ramirez, wika ni Jane, nakalimutan na niyang kausap niya pala ito, nang maalala na naman ang nakaraan. So what do you think? Anong magandang isuot sa homecoming? Malapit na kasi ang homecoming ng pinsan ni Jane, at siya ang hinihingian ng opinion nito, ukol sa damit na isusuot ni Cole. I like the blue one and the black one for her, wika niya habang nakatingin sa magagandang gown na nakahilera sa camera. Maputi kasi si Cole kaya't sigurado siya na babagay sa dalaga ang madilim na kulay. I like that too. Ang galing talaga ng taste mo, Jane said nang initian niya naman. May problema ba Natasha? Napasulyap naman siya sa kaibigan na nakatingin sa kanya. Kahit malayo si Jane ay hindi nito nakakalimutang kamustahin siya. Tell me, is it about Gabriel Mondragon? She sighed at marahang tumango. Pinag-iisipan niya ang naging usapan nila ni Amber noong nakaraang gabi. Her daughter wants to meet their father, pero naiipit ito sa dalawa. Amber wants to meet her father. But she doesn't want hurt me. Naiipit siya sa aming dalawa. What about Gemstone and Sapphire? Hindi pa niya nakakausap ang dalawa, pero sigurado siya na pareho lang ang desisyon ng tatlo. Sino ba naman ang batang hindi gugustuhin na makita ang ama nito? She wants to give their happiness. Kaya't pinag-iisipan niya itong maigi. Hindi ko pa sila nakakausap. Wika niya, all I want is their happiness. At kung si Gabriel ang makakapagpasaya sa kanila then so be it. She will not be selfish. Ibibigay niya ang kaligayahan ng mga anak, kahit na masaktan pa siya. That is what a decent mother will do. Hanga talaga ko sa'yo Natasha, Jane said out of nowhere. You will really sacrifice your pride and happiness for your children's happiness. Well, welcome to the motherhood, she said and chuckled. Anyway kailan ang flight mo pala papunta dito? Jane already booked her ticket. Inaalam niya lang para masundo ang kaibigan. It's a surprise, Jane said. Sige na I'll get going. May bonding pa kayo ng triplets right? Agad naman siyang tumungo, at nagpaalam sa kaibigan. Take care honey, Jane said bago na disconnect ang tawag nito. Mabilis kong tinungo ang kwarto ng triplets, upang tignan kung nakapagbihis na ba sila. Patakbong lumapit sakin si Gemstone at yamakap. Are we going now mama? Gemstone said and pout, I'm sleepy again. Ewan ko ba sa batang ito, Gemstone loves to sleep. And when I say he love, it means that he's asleep most of the time. Are you ready na ba? I said and pinched his cheek. We are ready na mama. Wika ni Sapphire na naka-sunglasses pa. Alright let's go then, I said. Matapos manood ng sini, ay napagpasyahan namin na kumain muna, bago pumunta sa Toy Kingdom, para bumili ng kanilang laruan. I want chicken mama, masayang wika ni Gemstone, and a cake. Not again my prince, I said and pinched his nose. How about you two? I want spaghetti mama, and burger Sapphire said. Amber what do you want? Tila nag-iisip pa si Amber dahil sa tagal nitong sumagot. Same with Sapphire mama, she said. Kaya't natawa na lang ako. Okay, wait for mama here. I said at tumayo para pumila. I sighed and looked at my kids. Masayang naghaharoten sila Gemstone at Sapphire, kaya't napangiti ako. But my heart went sank when I saw Amber lang ang eyes. There is sadness in her blue eyes. She is looking at the family, who's sitting in front of our table happily eating. She's looking at them, as if she wants to have that kind of family, na kahit kailan ay hindi ko kakayaning ibigay. What's your order, ma'am? Napakurap-kurap lang ako, at pasimpleng pinunasan ang aking luha, nang marinig ang tinig ng babae. Matapos masabi ang order, ay bumalik na ako sa table namin. Where's the food, mama? Gem said. I'm hungry. I smiled bago guluhin ang buhok niya. 5 minutes. He just nodded and continued playing. I sighed, kailangan ko yatang mas huminga pa ng malalim, bago kausapin ang mga anak ko tungkol sa ama nila. My babies, will you listen to mama first please? I said na nagpatigil sa dalawa sa paglalaro, while Amber is just looking at me. What is it, mama? Sapphire said. Is there a problem, mama? Muli ay napabuntong hininga na naman ako, at mariing pumikit. Kaya mo ito, Natasha. You can do it for them. Mama just wanna know if you, pero hindi ko na natuloy ang aking sasabihin, nang dumating na ang order namin. Maybe later I will tell them about. Matapos mananghalian, ay dumiretso kami sa Toy Kingdom. Para bumili ng laruan, Sapphire chose the big Barbie doll, Gemstone pick a big truck, while Amber didn't pick anything. Wala ka bang nagustuhan, baby? I said. Gusto mo bang lumipat tayo ng store? Pero umiling lang ito. I want books, mama, she said and pout. I want a science book and math book. Amber really loves books. Una ko itong napuna, noong siya ay 4 na taong gulang pa lang. She's a smart and observant kid. Minsan ay nahuli ko itong kinukuha ang chemistry book noon ni Cole. And every night she's reading it until she finished until the last page. Okay, let's go to a bookshop then. I said. Kaya't matamis itong ngumiti at yamakap sa akin. Matapos mabili ang kanilang mga kailangan, ay umuwi na kami dahil maggagabi na din naman. Mabilis kong nilinisan ang kanilang mga katawan, matapos kumain, at sabay-sabay na dumiretso sa aking kwarto upang matulog. So mama, what is it you want to talk about? Wika ni Amber na nakaupo sa tabi ni Sapphire. I sighed, there is no turning back. Maybe it's the right time for them to know about their father. Umupo ako sa kama kaharap ang tatlo, at pilit na ngumiti. Mama just wanna know if. Panimula ko at malalim na bumantong hininga. If you want to know your father. Mariin akong napapikit, my heart is pounding so fast waiting for their answer. Nang idilat ko ang aking mata, ay ang malungkot na mata ng tatlo ang nasalubong ko. Is it okay to you, mama? Pambabasag ni Sapphire sa katahimikan, I don't want to see you hurting and sad. I smiled. Even if they're young, they still take care of me and my feelings. Mama is gonna be fine, baby. I said at nagpunas ng luha nang hindi ko na namalayan ang pagpatak nito. So do you want to meet your father? Marahan naman itong tumango. Kaya't lumapit ako sa kanya, upang bigyan siya ng halik. Don't worry. Mama is gonna be fine, princess. I said at inayos ang buhok niyang tumatabing sa kanyang mukha. Well, how about you, Amber? What is your thought? I want to meet my father, mama. She said. Honestly, I am so jealous to other kids. Tila piniga ang aking puso nang makita ang pagluha ng aking anak. She's crying and hurt. Wala na yatang mas masakit pa sa sitwasyon na ito. Amber is a brave kid. But she's just a child who wants to have a complete family that I can't give. I was so jealous. But if I look at you, it will fade. Every time I remember how tired you're for taking care of us, I will feel embarrassed asking for more. She said, still crying. Kaya't mabilis ko itong niyakap. But I'm just a kid, mama, what can I do? I don't want to see you sad. I don't want to hurt you with my decision. But I still choose to hurt my mama. Hinawakan ko ang kanyang mukha at umiling. Hindi ko na mapigilan ang mas mapaluha, nang makita ang patuloy na pag-agos ng luha nito, sa kanyang mga mata. "No baby," I said, "you will never hurt mama. All I want is your happiness, and if your father is one of that, I will be very happy to give it to you." Marahang tumungo si Amber, at yamakap ng mahigpit sa akin. "I love you mama. I love you more my baby," wika ko din, at bamaling kay Gemstone na tahimik at hindi nagsasalita. "How about you baby? I don't want to see him mama." Mariing wika nito, "He hurt you, and I don't want to see him. I hate him." "Gems." Gulat kong wika, "Baby, daddy never hurt mama okay? He loves you so much but he needs to be. He loves me. He loves my sisters. Then why did he leave? It's been 6 years mama. He never showed his face in front of us for 6 years, and now you're telling me he loves us." Mariing wika nito, "His eyes is emotionless." "That's nonsense, Gemstone." Sigaw ko, "Your word." "I'm sorry mama but you can't force me to forgive him. I'm sleepy," he said at patagilid na nahiga sa kama. Hinayaan ko na lang muna siya. "Matulog na kayo baby," I said. "Mama just need to answer this call." Tumungo naman ang dalawa, at nahiga sa tabi ni Gemstone. Kaya't lumabas muna ako ng balkonahe, upang sagutin ang tawag. "Hello, Natasha, it's Gabriel, please talk to me." Ilang araw na siyang tumatawag at nagte-text, pero ni isa sa mga ito ay hindi ko sinagot ngayon lang. "Let's talk tomorrow then," I said and ended the call.